all right.
What are you doing, just hanging about in a graveyard?
Counting how many of my lot are in here. Wondering what life would have been like if I'd rocked up sooner.
That's a pretty sizable rabbit hole to disappear down.
What's with the dog?
David was supposed to walk her for his dad, but then Theo got ill, so, you know, muggins there.
Well, I would say that it suits you, but I would be lying.
Yeah, well, all this glamour don't really go with dog walking, does it? That's weird. Didn't think anyone round here cared about Frank or Chris Tate.
Tate? Was that Kim Tate?
Yeah, that was her husband, and Chris was a stepson. You know, Noah's dad.
Which one's Noah again?
Charity's son, blonde, tall, bit of a drape.
Ah, yeah. Got you.
Yeah, she hated Frank. Surprised she not mentioned him.
Ah, she probably has, but I don't tune into all that stuff. Why live in the past when it's the present that offers all the opportunities, eh?
Better get Cheryl back.
I'll see you later then, maybe.
Maybe, if you're lucky. Maybe I should.
You coming to the Hard for a cheeky drink later?
I can't speak for Thomas, but I'm up for that. Although, if you hadn't have agreed to work the bank holiday, we could have spent the whole day together.
Yeah, well, looks like I'll have to make it up to you when Thomas is in bed later.
Lucky me.
Oh, someone looks happy to have got their fiancé's job back.
I am.
Is Kim around?
Nope. No one is. Oh, and thanks for rubbing it in. Who wouldn't want to play Mr. Tumble for all eternity, yeah, Dad?
Oi, stop running your mouth.
I've just told you, no one's here.
Yeah, and I don't care. We don't take risks. You understand?
It's all right for you to say. You just swan in and out. I live and breathe this place 24/7.
All right. Look, just chill out, yeah? What is it you wanted to talk to me about, anyway?
I was gonna say, I shouldn't have had a go at you yesterday. Realised you'd thought stuff through.
Yeah, well, of course I've thought stuff through. I'm not an idiot.
Aside from copping off with Layla, you mean?
That's all done with. You was there.
Thank God you come to your senses.
For Lucy.
It's the facelessness of it all that riles me. Demanding money without having the nerve to show themselves.
Because no doubt someone's trying it on. I mean, besides, are they going to prove any kind of connection to Frank after all this time? No, I mean it. They'll be discredited. They'll not be able to poke round in your accounts, and even if they did, you're shrewd enough to have covered your tracks, right?
Well, luckily there's sufficient arms of Tate businesses to hide the cash in. Caleb.
Oh, Kim, all right, you're back.
What are you doing here?
Sorry, Nicky let me in. Just nipped round to see how yesterday went.
Yesterday?
Yeah, the meeting at the stud farm that I lined up. Just wanted to go over a few things before we put this offer in today.
I see.
Well, that was until I overheard that conversation you just had. Is everything okay?
Completely. It's a personal issue rather than business.
Only you were talking about hiding money in Tate businesses, which leaves me a bit confused. Well, me being your business partner and all that.
That was a private conversation.
Yeah, and one that I'm glad that I heard. No, I'm not big on secrets when it comes to my investments.
I guess you could argue that he has got a right to know.
Okay, fine. I received a solicitor's letter from someone claiming to be my ex-husband Frank's son. Seems they're investigating the provisions of his will, which is lunacy.
Wow. That's big stuff.
That's putting it mildly.
There we are.
I really don't see that it's an issue. This deluded individual won't get their hands on a penny.
You're involved in an inheritance battle. We share joint assets.
In a stud farm that stands to make serious money.
Not if the sharks are circling. And I'm not about to throw myself in deeper.
There's not even proof that the claim's genuine. Besides, I'd move funds to an offshore account and not the stud farm.
That's not the way I do business.
Don't you think you were overreacting a bit?
No, I don't. If word gets out, you're on the back foot financially. Who knows what the impact would be? Times are tough. Doesn't take much to scare people into holding onto their cash.
You included, it seems.
Thanks for letting me.
Hello again.
Get everywhere, you, don't you?
Could I get you a drink? No agenda?
No, thanks. I'm meeting clients and I'm on my way to a venue, so...
Sure, no worries. Just a thought.
Can we have a word?
This fortune seeker puts me in a bit of a predicament.
Only if you insist on giving them credibility. Whilst giving me none, might I add.
I heard what you said to Will earlier. You're worried.
Clearly, I've overestimated you.
Why's that?
Well, I've never had you down as risk-averse. You know, terrified to colour just a tiny bit outside the lines.
I take risks when I've got all the facts, and right now I haven't. Besides, it's hardly smart to be flashing your cash around right now, is it?
All right. Say I wasn't the one making the offer.
I'm not with you.
Well, say I transfer the funds via some indirect means, and you buy everything in your name.
That's not the way I like to do business.
But you know we'd be fools to walk away from this opportunity. Come on, Caleb. Live a little. It'll pay dividends, trust me.
Okay, fine. Just this once. But you've got to sort this situation out of yours. Get it under control sooner rather than later, okay?
How very poetic. You won't win, Frank. You never could with me.
Don't worry, Kimberly. You'll get what's coming.